Barry Davies prepared for the action, but sitting it out at the start. It's a curious position really for a player manager, and would suggest that really it's easier for him either to pick himself or not play. But anyway, we're underway with Liverpool attacking the goal to our right, and the first header for Steve Wicks. And the man in charge is England's representative in Mexico, George Courtney. Comes from Spennymoor. Breglin. And Grobbelaar once more. Coming to the edge of the area. James puts it back. Hansen covers with the header, then looks quickly behind to see what's on and whether Grobbelaar was home. Again, the bounce judged better by a member of the opposition, and they've got men over here. The pass wasn't very good then. But here's Lee. Oof. Two took the same ball. Playing like strangers at the back, Rangers. Mulvey could have a try. Defence coming forward. Suddenly there could be a leak sprung behind. A pushing by Rush, for which the free kick has been given.
Well, we start tonight where we ended on Sunday, with Liverpool dominating the game and not able to score goals. But it says a lot for their ability that they've settled down so quickly on this difficult surface, really, and have taken the game to Rangers. Because it is a little more difficult than normal, with this icy sort of patches on the top there, making it difficult to keep balance.
An ooh of hope, followed by an increase of noise. It's rather better done. Yes! Fenwick the scorer, Allen the provider. And Terry Fenwick has done it again, because he scored against Liverpool in the league match here in October. Beautifully done, very well placed, managed to get his foot around the man marking him. So 25 minutes gone, and all against the run of the play. The home skipper gives the home side the lead. Faraday, good first time effort. Barry Davies looking pretty thoughtful. Three up for Rangers. Allen on the right, having to go back a bit. Byrne, walk. He's covered that sort of run from James most of the time. The referee finally goes down, and the referee says goal kick, or does he allow play to go on? And in fact, the ball didn't go out, but Byrne was challenged strongly, stumbled and fell very, very late indeed. Rush, Donald at his back. Whelan, Johnston, Lee. Mulvey, that was a gift. Now this is a real chance for Rangers. They've got men over here. Faraday in protection. He's got to play it, surely. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, the complaint is coming from both sides. And with due respect to Faraday, it has to be said with total justification. Because he made a break there, and he had a man over on either side and just kept his head down and didn't look to see what was around. Could have given Rangers a second goal and put a totally different complexion on this Milk Cup semi-final as a whole. Half-time it is. Terry Fenwick's goal divides the teams. Liverpool will wonder how he scored when they were so well on top, and Rangers will wonder how they haven't got two with a chance that appeared at the end. Quite delightful comment made by the football correspondent of the Guardian, David Lacey, talking about the way that Kenny Dalglish changed his players around, because he has been making changes in the side and not always because of injury. But he said that he was moving his men around as though he needed two cards for a royal abundance. And he's going to need to find something, but one has to remember, of course, that this is a contest over two legs, and Kenny Dalglish and his Liverpool team know more about playing that sort of competition than anybody else around. Couple of the St. John's ambulance men with a good view. Yes, no! Burns' attempt got it over Seagraves, but wide of the far post. From the set piece, and it was there, full stretch. Probably I would think would have been pretty happy to see that disappear, because he was in no real position to save it. It could so easily have crept in. So Smith, the Rangers manager, in the middle there. Liverpool's free kick. I must say, ex-Liverpudlian Michael Robinson said to me before the game, if they play the sweeper here, they'll lose. But here is Rush. Oh! The challenge from McDonald was perhaps just enough to force Rush to play the ball just a little bit too far ahead and allow Paul Barron the opportunity, which he took extremely well. Up comes McDonald. Wicks is ahead of him. Byrne with a flick. And Lawrenson turned to squirt it away, didn't in fact make contact, and it was Bannister who came in from wide of the far post. Chase for Rush. And a very confidently hit back pass by Faraday. Back flick. And it's gone in from Fenwick. No, it's not going to be allowed. Now, whether that was a push or whether he handled it, unlike George Courtney, we would need to look again to be sure. But he had no doubt, gave the free kick, which was quickly taken, and on we go with the match. How good that is to see. Well, the hope died pretty quickly. Back flick, in came Fenwick. I would have thought that he used his left arm. Oh, he's lived dangerously. Rush, walk. Had a little more time than he took, but that's easy to say from the commentary box. But Rush fooling McDonald, walk, first time and wide. Byrne is on the near post. Up comes McDonald, fellow in the centre there, to stand in front of Grobbelaar. Well out by Hansen. Another corner. Robbie James will go all the way across. Steve Wicks on the near post. It's curling, and Grobbelaar lost it. Fenwick couldn't find it. Good cover by Faraday, but he's used his pace so well defensively, but we've seen so little of it in the attacking mode. Burn. Dawes. Fenwick, 5 ahead of him. Dawes. Faraday. James. Oh, well struck. But Grobbelaar didn't need to touch it. Hit it very cleanly, it was moving across him, but he couldn't keep it down sufficiently. Referee has a look at the watch. And the one goal decides it, scored by Terry Fenwick. Will it be enough for Jim Smith and his side? There was another one he thought he'd score, but the referee disallowed it, and Jimmy Hill can have a look at it again and tell you for sure why.
Well, John, you predicted 2-0. Are you satisfied with the outcome?
I was nearly right, wasn't I? But,
Very nearly right.
Bit of sharp refereeing there kept it at 1.
Yeah, it's worth having a look at that again and just see how good George Courtney was with his decision.
Yeah, see, it's another. This was always causing a problem. Big Wixie there, flicking things on there. It gets a little touch. Ooh, he's there. But funnily enough, the referee was right behind it and saw it. So
only a slight handball,
only
really.
a slight.
But a handball, nevertheless. Obviously, the next leg is 1-0. People say that might not be enough for Rangers. Do you take that view or what?
Well, listen, 1-0. They've got to go up there, and Liverpool have got to score. And the way, it depends how they play. It'll certainly be interesting going up there. Rangers, if they continue on that way and catch on the brakes, who knows what can happen.
Yeah. What about the Rangers team? I mean, they've had a rough time in the league recently, maybe losing a bit of confidence, but do you see style there and possibility?
Well, you see, they've got sharp players up front, little Bannister there and Byrne. I thought Byrne might have come into it more, but the way Liverpool played with 5 at the back, they're not allowing him to turn and not allowing him to run with the ball, which he's good at. And Faraday, for the opposite reasons, he did extremely well at the end there, covering Rush for a couple of occasions. But it's interesting.